Hey guys, it's Bob Ross and welcome to another Technique Tuesday. In today's video we are going to discuss a very basic concept, and that is diatonic arpeggios. Now if you're unfamiliar with the 5 shapes, which is one of the main ways that I see the fretboard or have in my development of the guitar fretboard, then I suggest that you check out the link which will be in the description below dealing with the 5 shapes. Now, the diatonic arpeggios are going to come from those 5 shapes. I believe it's important to be able to pull these arpeggios from the shapes, and especially as you go through multiple key changes, being able to access those at any point. That way you don't have to jump all over the fretboard to try to find maybe one of those arpeggio shapes that you learn that feels most comfortable. So what I'm going to do in this video is break down a couple of these shapes and give you those diatonic arpeggios. That way you can start applying this in your practice, and that way it can help you to get through multiple key changes without much struggle. Let's start with pulling the diatonic arpeggios from the key of C, and I'm going to start with shape 5. And my shape 5 starts on the note G. And what I'm going to do is start with a G7. So I'm going to start with the G here, B, D, F, G, B, D, F, G, and then go right back down. So there's the G7 arpeggio. The next is going to be an A minor 7. So I'm going to start on the G again because the G is part of an A minor 7 arpeggio. There's the A, C, E, G, A, C, E, G, A. Right back down. Now at this point I'm going to reach down for the B minor 7 flat 5. I'm going to reach down and grab an F. Now I know the F is not within the standard way that I demonstrate playing through shape 5, but that note is accessible for me, and I am going to reach down to grab that. I could have done it in the G7, but I really like doing it in the B minor 7 flat 5 just to go down a little bit more, grab a little bit extra bottom end on this arpeggio. So I have an F and an A, and I have a B, D, F, A, and then I'm going to go to a B, a D, F, and A, and I go right back down. At this point I have reached a C major 7 arpeggio, so now I'm going to start on the G because that's the lowest note. C, E, G, B, C, E, G, and I go right back down. Now I'm going to go to a D minor 7 arpeggio. So I'm going to go down once again, reach to the F, that's a third of it, then an A, and a C, D, F, A, then I have my C, D, F, A. Right back down. E minor 7, I'm going to go ahead and hit the bottom string open because that is my E. G, B, D, E, G, B, D, E, G. And then to an F major arpeggio starting on the F. A, C, E. This is F major 7. F, A, C, E, F, A. And then that brings me back to the G. So now what I'm going to do is show you how I usually practice this. And I recommend that you do the same. Alright, so hopefully you're finding this helpful. What I suggest is that not only do you take this in the key of C, but you take this through the other 11 keys as well. That way you have no issue in navigating the fretboard using an arpeggio as your improvisational device. So next week, in part 2, we are going to break down how to use this in order to outline the changes of a tune and use this in your improvisation. As always, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for more Technique Tuesday videos. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.